Hello, everybody. Some old guy with MS here once again. Um, Last week and this week so far have been terrible. Basically, I've been bypassing all the time and making a horrible mess. I guess I better explain the whole thing to you and explain what bypassing is. Several years ago, I was not able to pee like a normal person. Well, not able to pee at all, period. So what happened was, it just started all of a sudden one day. And I drink a lot of water every day. And my bladder was getting full, almost to bursting. And I couldn't pee. So I said to Irene, I got to go to emergency or something because I'm about to burst and I cannot pee. So we went to the hospital emergency. We had to wait about 3 hours. Then they took me in the back and they gave me a glass of water and they said, it's not that we don't believe you, but drink this and let's see what happens. So I drank it. I forced it down. And of course, I still didn't pee. So they put a catheter up my urethra. And very uncomfortable. I wouldn't say painful, but very close to it. Very, very uncomfortable. So as soon as it gets into my bladder, of course, urine comes rushing out. And it filled the bag. I think that time it was just about 2 liters. It was a lot of urine. And from then on, I haven't been able to pee properly. And, at one point, I went to a urologist and he said, I recommend you get a suprapubic catheter. And I thought about it for a day and said, yeah, okay. So again, went into the hospital again for day surgery. And what they do is, where your bladder is and your, just below your stomach. Anyway, on the outside, they sort of, give you a local and then punch a hole through the outside of your skin and through the wall of your bladder. And then they stick this catheter in the hole into the bladder. And then that's the way you pee. So that's how I pee. But every now and then, kind of for some unknown reason, there's got to be a reason for it, but, seems like a unknown reason, I will bypass, which means urine comes out either around the catheter, that hole, or it will dribble out of my, the way it normally comes out. So anyway, to get to the point, last week I bypassed like about 3 or 4 different times. They check me in the morning. Usually they'll drain my catheter bag, and then they check me in the afternoon and drain my catheter bag. So last week I had like 100 milliliters. And I drink like about 400, no more than that. Well, somewhere between 400 and 800 every time I have like this water bottle of water. So in the morning, I'm in the wheelchair. And it's like, yeah, I kind of think something's wrong here. And they say, are you wet? And right now, I can't tell. So I'd say, I don't think so. And then they sort of open me up, get to the diaper, and there's some sort of thing on the diaper where it will change color, slightly if it's wet. And they'll say, oh no, you're okay. So they give me another bottle of water. Then the evening staff comes in, and she'll look at my output, and she'll go, oh, well, there's only like 200 or 300 milliliters. Are you okay? And I yeah, I think so. She goes, okay. And checks, and it's like, well, it doesn't really look wet. And give me another bottle of water, and I'm, have dinner, sit here, watch whatever I watch. And then they're going to put me to bed, and they lift me up in this thing, and it's like, oh yeah, your diaper is soaked. And these diapers are full of, that chemical that absorbs liquid. But I mean, I don't know. It's like a dam broke. Nothing comes out. Nothing comes out. Nothing comes out either way. A little bit comes out through the catheter. And then just before they put me to bed, my diaper's soaked. My Rojo cushion is soaked. My wheelchair is wet. They put me to bed and clean me all up. And then they gotta clean. They take the Rojo out and they have to wash and clean and dry all that and wash my wheelchair. It's a big process. And then I was in bed, and I'm not sure it was that night or another night. I bypass in bed, so the trouble is I can't feel it. And so then in the morning, she gets me up and My diaper's wet again. They have to they do put a new one all the time, but they got to wash the front and back. I think I got my shirt wet, so they wash my back because it's in the back. They have to take the shirt off, put a new one on me, change me completely, freshen me up. They had to change the sheets on the bed. They have to sterilize the mattress. It's a huge process. Anyway, it's happened a couple of times last week, and it happened on. Funny thing is, it didn't happen on the weekend, so it's very kind of hit or miss. It's nobody's fault. Like, it's not. Don't get me wrong. It's not the nurse's fault, and it's not the carrier's fault. It just happens sometimes. And anyway, it really happened this week and last week. And see, what is today? I don't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It happened twice this week already. And it's a big pain in the ass. And I can't say it's uncomfortable because I can't feel it. But having urine on your skin for a long period of time is not good for your skin. I'm really worried about getting a rash. I did that. I did get a rash when I was at home. When I first got this, I bypassed for like almost a month straight, pretty much every day. And of course, the urine starts to irritate your skin. And they have this special cream they put on, which is like, I guess it's waterproof, to keep the urine off your skin. And it kind of sort of works, but the best is just not to, sit in urine for any length of time. So anyway, last week was not a good week, and this has not been a good week so far. One of the things I do try to do to stop it from bypassing is push the catheter in a little bit more. But the trouble is, if you push it too far in, it will hit the other side of your bladder, and sometimes it bleeds. And that's not good either. You just got to get that sweet spot. And actually, I would say for almost over 6 months or a year, I've had no problem at all, period. It's just these last 2 weeks have been terrible. Yeah. And to add insult to injury, I lost money with my investing on the stocks. QuantumScape which looked really, really good. And I put too much money into it. It went down like 20 or 25%. And so when it was down 15, I said to Irene, yes, sell it, put a sell order in. So we sold what I had. Yeah, I think it continued down a little bit. So I lost money on that. Norwegian Cruise Lines are down. I think they're down about 15%. I haven't sold that yet, but looks like I'm going to lose money on that. So it's been a horrible 2 weeks. I can't wait till, well, the end of this week. The lockdown will be over, and then we'll be into the Christmas week. I hope things change. Well, anyway, that's it. Not really much more to say. I guess that's why I haven't done any videos. Next video, I guess, will be back into investing. Yeah. The Carade gave me this nice shirt today to try and cheer me up. So, yeah, sitting in your own urine is not fun, especially when you don't know. I mean, the nurses and the Carades here are actually fantastic because they know for sure that you're bypassing or your diaper's wet. They change it right away, which is really, really good. So, anyway, I think the next one will be about investing again. Yeah, I hope that gets better too. So, yeah, I think I'll end it here. So, oh yeah. So, thanks for watching. Please, what is it? Oh yeah. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, do all that stuff. Or at least do one of those. I mean, I care, but I don't really care. Do what you want. Yeah, I think I'll end it here. End communication. Okay, this is not for you guys. Start listening. Start listening. Mouse grid 8, 8, 1, click. Mouse grid 8, 3, 3, click. Bye-bye.